There's many civil rights organizations around the country, but why did you decide to start this particular one?
Sure. So we are the South Asian American Justice Collaborative, or SAJCO, and basically we're the first civil rights organization serving South Asians in the U.S. And we're very grateful for Saba Foundation. They've actually been our sponsors and have been supporting us. But it's the Bar Association ultimately, and what SAJCO is bringing is a new civil rights nonprofit. And we started it because there was no other national organization that was standing up for South Asians specifically. And we were also noticing gaps in some of the existing services. We're definitely grateful for all the other organizations that have come before us, but we also felt it was important to have a South Asian voice.
Tell us about the gaps that you're noticing and that motivated you to start this organization.
Well, look, we're the fastest growing immigrant community in the United States, and we're by ourselves a very diverse group of people. People come from different countries, different religions, different languages, and those needs were not met with the existing infrastructure of organizations, whether it's language issues or whether it's cultural competency, issues were getting missed. And our community members were perhaps not finding their way to some of those organizations, and we feel as a South Asian organization, we can maybe reach them where they are. So that was our goal, is to try to fill those gaps.
And so in light, obviously there's been a change in administration, a change in approach towards things like immigration. How does your organization get involved in some of these matters that are pressing to so many people right now?
Well, things are moving very fast. I think the way that things are changing in immigration is concerning to me. I was an immigration lawyer for over 20 years, and we're remaking immigration at a quick pace without some of the due process protections that we should have. And it has definite impact on South Asian communities. Right now, students are facing major challenges, and while our government has stated it is in our national security interest, what we're hearing actually are students who don't have any sort of participation in some of the protests that the government has been cracking down on, but are just losing their status without due process. We're also concerned for those who have chosen to speak up, and that is a silencing of their First Amendment rights, which everybody in the United States is entitled to, regardless if they're an immigrant or not. So we want to be there to try to support our students.
And for those people who say that American citizens, native-born citizens, naturalized citizens have different rights versus people that come on a student visa, people that have a green card, or people that have crossed the border, without having their paperwork in order. What do you have to say to those folks who challenge the way the system has been?
Well, I think that, fundamentally, any person in the United States has the protection of the Constitution. And I think that's what makes this country exceptional, what makes it beautiful. And I think it is concerning to me. I was born in the United States, but my husband is an immigrant. I have many immigrant family members, and it just breaks my heart to think that they should have different rights than I should have, when our Constitution certainly says that everybody should have the same level of rights.